I stared at the computer screen, slowly clicking through pictures of dead animals like I hadn't seen them a dozen times already. Oswald's email insisted he had a sniffer, or a shape-shifting soup with a nose, look at the animals as soon as the reports had started rolling in. They weren't shifters, or any other type of soup, just regular old dogs and cats, and the occasional squirrel. And unlike the poor shifters on our previous case, these animals had been chewed on. Probably just a rabid dog, I muttered to myself. Real detectives were out there right now solving murders. I was looking at pictures of dead animals. Again. Khan wandered into the office, brow wrinkled and glasses perched on the end of his nose as he studied the book he was holding. It could be anything, he muttered. I chose to focus on the way the sunlight streaming through the small window lit up his brown skin, turning it gold like warm honey, rather than the fact that we were getting nowhere with this stupid bounty. He was wearing jeans and a polo. He didn't have a class to teach, but he had to go into the college to have office hours for student meetings this afternoon. The green of his shirt made the gold in his eyes stand out, and I remembered the way he'd looked last night, snuggled between me and Kaimana in the dim light of my bedroom. I got away with ogling him for a few minutes before he glanced up and caught me staring. Gesa? I closed my email with a sigh. I've got nothing. He came and sat on the edge of my oversized desk, a book about mythical creatures resting in his lap. How about the whole thing with Black? I slumped back in my chair with a groan, letting my arms dangle as if he had just killed me. I need a new job. Maybe I could apply at the coffee shop. They're hiring. He snorted, his brown eyes dancing. You wouldn't last 5 minutes before you murdered a customer or got fired or sent to jail.